I disappeared from YouTube for a month. Not because I ran out of ideas, not because I burned out, but because life interrupted. My dad got sick twice, and I had to fly back to China to take care of him. I live in New Zealand. My work, my product, my family are all here, but my roots are still there. Suddenly, everything I had planned, the next release for my app, the new video ideas, even my daily routine just stopped. That pause forced me to think. How do you balance building something, a startup, a creative career, while life pulls you back into another world? Today, I want to share what I learned from that interruption and some practical ways to recalibrate. I realized I live between two very different operating systems. One world, here in Auckland, runs a clarity structure and progress. You set OKRs, you track metrics, you iterate. The other world, back in China, Kunming city, runs on family ties, emotions, and chaos. In tech or design, we learn to fix bugs fast. But life bugs, you can't patch those overnight. This year, I wasn't just running one startup, Jam. I was also running another one, my dad's recovery. Both required empathy, patience, and long hours of uncertain debugging. Somewhere in that process, I learned to recalibrate. I used to think balance means doing everything perfectly. Now I think it's about switching systems without losing yourself. And here are a few things that helped me rebuild my rhythm. Lessons for anyone juggling work, family, and unexpected change. Number one, time is a portfolio, not a schedule. I used to optimize every minute. Every block on my calendar had to mean progress. But when life interrupts, your system collapses. Now I treat time like a portfolio. Some for work, some for family, some for maintenance. You wouldn't invest all your money in high-risk stocks. Same with your time. Practically, this means keep one unplanned day or half day per week. Use it for overflow, errands, or rest. And every few months, do a time audit. How much time you actually went to things like that matter. Adjust your allocation like rebalancing investments. Number two, build redundancy into your life. In startups, redundancy means backup servers. In life, it means backup humans and backup plans. When emergencies happen, you don't want to be the only person who knows how things work. So here's what I learned to do. Emergency contacts. Make sure your parents have at least 2 people they can call if you are aboard. A financial buffer. Keep 6 months of living expenses in liquid form, not investments. Cash you can access within 24 hours. Medical record access. Store digital copies of your parents' ID, medical history, and hospital details into your phone or cloud. This isn't just over-preparing, it's preventive design. The same mindset we use for product resilience should be applied to our personal systems too. Number 3, redefine progress. When you are taking care of someone, your output drops. Your creative energy goes ups and downs. And that's okay. I learned to measure progress differently. Progress equals stability. Some weeks, just keep things running is an achievement. Progress equals 1 focused hour. When you can't work a full day, 1 deep hour can still move things forward. Progress equals to no guilt. Taking a break is part of the system. Burnout helps no one, especially not your family. Redefine what a good day looks like. Sometimes it's just an empty inbox. Sometimes it's a quiet dinner with your dad. Both count. Number 4, keep your creative rhythm flexible. I used to have rigid creative rituals. Same hours, same format, same pace, same place. But in past few months, flexibility saved me. Here's what works. Micro output. Record 3-minute thoughts instead of full 10-minute videos. Batching energy waves. When you have momentum, record 2 or 3 pieces ahead. Automate the routine. Use templates or titles, scripts, or thumbnails. Lower the friction, not the quality. Flexibility isn't laziness. It's how you stay consistent over the long timeline. Number 5, anchor your identity beyond work. When life strips away your roles, founder, designer, creator, you realize who's left. For me, that's being a son, a husband, and a father. If everything else goes away, that's still worth showing up for. And there are some people still worth you to show up for. Don't just design product, design a life that can hold you when the product fails. So now I'm back, still building, still creating, but with a slightly different compass. So if you're living between two worlds geographically or emotionally, remember this. You don't need to balance them perfectly. You just need to keep recalibrating. This is how we keep building, not just product startups, but lives that make sense. Thanks for being here. And if you go through something similar, I'd love to hear your story in the comments. So I'm there. See you in the next one.